So we're going to do day 2 of AC method, and I just wanted to pull these notes up in front of you one more time. Remember, this is AC method. We take A and C, so the coefficient of the first times the constant. We're going to multiply that and put it at the top of the x. We're going to put B at the bottom. Then we're going to list our factors in pairs, and then we're going to look to see what our signs might be. Okay, so let's practice a couple. I'm going to the homework assignment that looks like this, A equals 1 on it, and I'm going to start by doing number 9. Okay, so number 9, remember we multiply A times C, so A is 1 times C, that's 40. We put that at the top of our x. And at the bottom of the x, we put B, so negative 13. We want to list the factors of 40. 1 and 40. 2 goes into a 20. 3 doesn't go in. 4 goes in 10. 5 goes in 8. 6 doesn't go in, and 7 doesn't go in. So we know that those are our factors. Now, when we multiplied, we got a positive 40, so we know our signs are the same. If the product of A and C is positive, our signs are the same. They're the same as B. Our signs are the same. They're the same as B. So everything's going to be negative. And the reason that is true is because when I take a negative times a negative, it's a positive. But when I add two negatives, I'm going to still get a negative. So all of these have to be negative. So which pair when added? Well, remember that gives you negative 41, negative 22, negative 14, negative 13. There it is, negative 5 and negative 8. Wow, there's not a lot of room to do these problems. Hey, good news. Oh, no. You're going to do the evens, or else I'd take that space. Hey, we're not going to do number 7. I'm going to go up there. So I'm going to take this problem. I'm going to go up here and use that space. So now I'm going to write it out as expanded into 4 terms. I'm going to write this in expanded form. So I have k squared. Now I'm going to write out my 2 middle terms, negative 5x and negative 8x, because remember that gives us negative 13. Oh, those are k's. And then plus 40. Now we're going to factor by grouping. So we look at the first two. Greatest common factor is k. I have k minus 5. Oh, third term is negative. Warning, third term is negative. So you need to factor out a negative. What do they have in common? 8. So I get k minus 5. Yay, what's in the parentheses is the same. So we know we have k minus 5. What's left over? K minus 8. And there's our answer. Okay, good. Let's go to number 11. Number 11, same thing. If you want to pause your video and try these on your own. 1 times negative 56 is negative 56. That goes up at the top of my x. At the bottom, remember that's a 1, so that's a negative 1. Factors of 56, 1 and 56. 2 goes in somehow. 2 goes in twice, carry the 1, 24. Nope. 28. Yep, 28. 3 doesn't go, 3, nope, 3 doesn't go in, 4 goes in, 1, 14, 5 doesn't go in, 6 goes in, nope, 6 doesn't go in, 7 goes in 8 times. Have a calculator, makes it a little easier. Okay, when I multiplied, I got a negative. That means one of these is negative, right? Either the small one or the large one. Well, when I add, I get a negative. So when I add and get a negative, that means my largest factor. And also remember that whatever b is, my largest factor has to be that same sign. So I'm going to use 7 and negative 8. Because when I add those two together, I get negative 1. Now write this in expanded form, n squared plus 7n minus 8n minus 56. So I'm going to factor by grouping, take out an n, take out a, oh, once again, third term is negative. So I'm going to factor out a negative 8, and I get n plus 7, which is what we want because it's the same in the parentheses. So n plus 7, n minus 8. There's our answer. Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. Now on the next page, I start off with a nice one. I'm going to start at number 4. So now we're on the page that says a is greater than 1. So I'm going to go with, I chose number 4. You're not here, so I'm going to choose them for us. So let's start off the same way. We multiply a times c. I'm going to get a calculator before it goes any further. Okay. So we're going to take 5 times 12. We get 60. That goes up at the top of our x. is 60. Bottom of our x is 19. We're going to find the factors of 60. Okay, we're going to list the factors of 60. So 1 in 60, 2 in 30, 3 goes in 20, 4 goes in 15, 5 goes in 12, 6 goes in 10, 7 I'm sure doesn't go in, but I'm going to double check. Nope. Does 8 go in? Nope. Does 9 go in? Nope. So that's all of them. Okay. Now we have a positive 60 and a positive 19. They're all going to be positive. So which pair when added gives me 19? There it is, 4 and 15. Okay. Now I'm going to write it in expanded form. 5n squared plus 4n plus 15n. And then plus 12. Now we're going to factor by grouping. So I'm going to take these first two. I'm going to take out an n. Okay. Greatest common factor here, 3. And if you're not always sure, remember, look at this 5. How many times does 5 go into 15? 3. So that kind of tells you, that gives you a hint. Hey, that might be, I can get my greatest common factor by kind of going backwards. Using that 5n plus 4. Divide them both by 3, so I get 5n plus 4 and plus 3. Okay, so that's just to refresh your memory. Let's go to the big boys on the back. Okay, so number 14. The difficult problem. Sorry, they're not boys. Okay, the difficult problem. So, and they're not difficult, they're just big numbers. So we just have to learn to deal with them. Not hard, just have to learn to deal with them. So here we go, 6 times 49. I have no clue. And I get a negative 224. 294, thank you. And that's the top of my x also. Okay, who wants to list all those factors? Not me. So let's start playing things. I, a lot of times, start off by using a 12. Does 12 even go in there? Let's find out. 294 divided by 12. Nope. So 12 doesn't work. Let's try 294 divided by 13. Nope. 14. Yes, 14 and 21. That's where I'm going to start. Okay. Oh my gosh, and look how lucky we got. Look at that, look at that. Okay, so our signs are different. Largest one has to be positive. Look at that. Negative 14 and positive 7. Man, we nailed it on the first one. Well, kind of the first one. So we got negative 14 and 21. Now, had it not come out that way, we would have just kept trying to see which one was going to give us a difference of 7. Okay, we got lucky. But that's okay. Well, kind of lucky. Now, we're going to write it in expanded form. 6x squared minus 14x plus 21x minus 49. Factor by grouping. And then greatest common factor again is 3x minus 7. What's left? 2x plus 7. Okay, good. Let's do 16. Okay, 16. Oh, hey, 16, I want you to rewrite because I don't want you to have to deal with it. Just change all the way the signs all the way across. So this is 6x squared minus 25x. Sorry, plus 25x plus 25. We're just going to change the signs all the way across. Just for now, just do that. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll teach you how to do that and what we're doing later, but just change them all. Okay, so this is now the problem we're doing. Okay, so we're going to take 6 times 25. That gives us 150. So I'm going to put a 150 up at the top of my x. 25 down at the bottom. I'm going to list the factors of 150. Well, I'm not going to list them all. I have to find the pair that gives me 25. Well, 15, 10, and 15. That's not the answer, but I'm just going to start someplace. I have to start someplace. 10 and 15 are only 5 apart, so I know I'm going to have to go bigger. Let's go 5. Oh, wait, let's determine our signs. This one is positive, and this one, oh, they're all positive. Yay. See how that's positive, they're all positive. Yay. Okay, so 150 divided by 5. Oh my gosh, I am having a lucky day. Look at that. Oh, wait, I'm not. I have to add to get 25. Well, that didn't work. Okay, what we have to add to get 25. Hello, I already had it. Oh my gosh, look. I thought I had to subtract. Add to get 25 is 10 and 15. I know you probably are all going, Phipps, we already got this. So, sorry about that. So I got lucky. We didn't have to play with too many, but sometimes you have to kind of play to see which one gives you these. We're not expecting you to write all the pairs when it's such a big number, but play with it until you find the pair that works. Okay, so here we go. 6x squared plus 10x plus 15x plus 25. Factor by grouping. Yay, what's in the parentheses is the same. So our final answer, 3x plus 5, 2x plus 5. Okay, good. Okay, so your assignment is going to be to do the rest of these and then to do this right-hand column. Actually check with your teacher, double check with your teacher to see what the assignment is. You're going to be working on those. We want to make sure you're getting these, okay? So there they are. If you have questions, you know where to find us.